All right. We should be live now. I think we are live.
We should be.
We
are live.
are live.
Shout out to everybody watching.
Let me post it on the bird page.
Let me ask Grant and John if it's working.
All right, we are live. Do you want to go ahead and get to some?
Yeah, we got a ton of questions.
Let's do it. I'll calculate the game picks while you're doing that.
Alrighty, let's get to Twitter. First question we have to answer. Julian Sandoval's question. He has been one of our first followers, been super loyal. He's up there with guys like Jerome. Happy morning. Good morning. Happy morning. Good Lord. Good morning, guys, and happy Sunday. He has one question. This is for a flex in a PPR league. Would you play Melvin Gordon at Dallas, Van Jefferson at home against the Titans, or A.J. Dillon at Kansas City?
I go Melvin Gordon.
I would go Melvin Gordon as well.
Why were you talking so cinematic there?
Wait, Jerome said it's working and Grant said it's not.
No, it's working.
I think it is.
Yeah. Grant's just a moron.
Tyrod Taylor or Kirk Cousins, coming from Noah Landskroner.
I go Kirk Cousins.
Ooh, that's a tough one. I'll put Cousins just to. I think Cousins is a safer pick. I think Tyrod has the higher upside because of his rushing. I'm gonna start at the bottom and work our way up.
All right.
Do you want to start at the top?
Yeah, I'm trying to get the game picks.
Wait, real quick. 15 minutes before inactives. Who's your surprise inactive?
I'm not even gonna try.
No, but this is like people view our stream to hear this.
When did we start this? Did we start this?
We just call out some absolute nonsense for somebody who's going to be inactive. Mine this week's going to be Josh Allen, quarterback for the Buffalo Bills. No, I'm going to go with. Let me think about this. Actually, I'm going to go. I don't want to say somebody like Cole Beasley or James Robinson or Kyler Murray because they're like probably going to be inactive. I'm going to go with. It's always got to be like a running back in a crowded backfield.
I'll go with David Johnson or Philip Lindsay.
Give me Le'Veon Bell. Something like that. Or yeah, somebody like that probably.
All right, so last week I went for.
Wait, we didn't even do game picks last week.
I mean the week before. I went 7-5, and you went. Six. Yeah, 6-6. So that moves our total to. I don't know where I first got. I think that is.
We'll add it up later.
Yeah.
All right. Oh wait, hold on.
My record is 42-27. So what I'm saying is you need to listen to me with spread picks.
That's why he
Not
has
with
$0
NASCAR
in his betting
championship.
accounts, and I have.
Hey, I actually hit on a couple teasers yesterday. Except Cincinnati can never win big. Screw Cincinnati. So frustrating. You were 35 and 34.
I'm trying to figure out where the bottom ones because it's not updating where the last questions you answered are.
All right, I'm 42-27. You are 35-34. I hold a 7-game lead.
All right. Jason Beerline.
All right.
Half-point PPR, start one, drop one. Javonte Williams, James Conner, Myles Gaskin.
Start one.
I'm starting Myles Gaskin against Houston, and I would drop somebody else. If I had to drop one, it would be Javonte Williams.
I would drop James Conner because I see more long-term value in Javonte Williams.
I do not.
Javonte Williams is a stud, though.
I'm going to say start Gaskin, not tell him who to drop because I don't want to answer that.
That's a tough one.
Yeah. I'm worried about Hopkins.
Drop one of those. I'm figuring out if I should drop Devontae Freeman or Philip Lindsay. No, I've never owned Philip Lindsay.
All right, need one. A.J. Brown
Yeah.
versus Huh?
Nothing. Go ahead.
I didn't even hear what you said.
A.J. Brown versus Randall Cobb?
No, what? A.J. Brown versus Ramsey or Jerry Jeudy. I think you got to go with Brown.
Yeah, I don't care if Brown was facing Deion Sanders.
Well, I don't think Ramsey's going to be on Brown the whole game. You have Julio Jones on that same team. And he plays he's been playing a lot of slot corner recently. It's kind of weird. Full PPR starters are Deontay and Amari Cooper. Who should I flex? Landry, Tony, or Renfro? I would go Landry.
I go Landry without Odell.
Do we have any YouTube questions?
Let me go check. But Kadarius Toney's a stud.
No. Half point PPR. Would you go with Bateman, Patrick, Sharp, or A-Rob?
McNichols. Go ahead with yours.
I'm just gonna put
I'm gonna put
Robinson.
McNichols, Gaskin, Herbert, Harris, and Hubbard start 2. I'm going Harris and
Wait,
Hubbard.
let me see.
McNichols, Gaskin, Herbert, Harris, and Hubbard. Oh no, Christian McCaffrey's playing, so
I'm
I'll go
going-
Gaskin.
I'm going Gaskin and Harris.
Yeah.
Gaskin and Harris. Love the whoever knows the mullet.
I'm trying. I've got a little something brewing back here.
Yep.
I'm trying.
Something's brewing.
Hold on. I know something that would go well with the Pit Vipers. And someone asked Kadarius Toney, Sutton, or Gaskin half PPR.
Half PPR, I'm going Gaskin because they have a cake matchup. Flex spot, half point. Who'd you plug and play? Hydeman, Nichols, Herbert, Javonte Williams, Rondell Moore, Devontae Smith. I'd go. That's tough. I would normally say Hyde because Robinson's not playing, likely. I'm going to go Devontae Smith.
I'm trying to set up my headband. There we go. We're good.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't even. You got to wear sunglasses over here because the
so
brightness.
bright. I'm seeing spots watching the games.
I wonder if you can.
Half point PPR, Russell Gage, Rondell Moore. Give me Rondell Moore.
Russell Gage or Rondell Moore?
Yep. Give me Rondell. No Hopkins.
Oh, look at this beautiful shirt that Justin Jefferson's wearing.
Free Odell. I like it. Odell to Seattle. All right, flex half point. Wait,
Hold on. Where's the best Odell spot for
the
fantasy?
Seattle Seahawks? That would be one of the absolute best spots.
No, it would not.
Catching deep balls from Russ.
No, he would
with
be
his
the
four
third.
fingers.
He'd be the third wide receiver there.
No, he'd be second.
He'd be third.
It would be him.
Look, I love
him and
Lockett.
DK?
I love Lockett too.
He would be him. And
It would
DK
go
outside
Lockett,
with
Odell.
Lockett and
Metcalf. I think it would go. Honestly, I'm a big Odell guy.
I think it does very good.
I think it goes Odell Metcalf.
No,
Just like I think it goes Odell Diggs.
that's nonsense.
I think they're.
Diggs and Metcalf would both be the number ones.
No,
That's
but-
just nonsense.
But for sure, the best fantasy spot I think would be New Orleans, where
With
he'd
who
be
throwing to
where
him?
he'd be the primary wide receiver.
He was a primary wide
He was
receiver
working
in
with
Cleveland.
Yeah, but Baker did not get him the ball. Have you seen his
Who's
father's
going to Trevor
post?
Simeon? Trevor Simeon.
Hey, well, Trevor Simeon will
Josh
force
Gordon.
him the ball.
All right, Jeremy McNichols, James Conner, or Emmanuel Sanders. Well, that's tough. Standard league, give me Conner.
So
Yeah.
we both prefer McNichols this week over Peterson, right?
I would.
But Peterson rest of C. I guess we got to see tonight.
All right, Frymuth or Ertz. I'll answer your question in a minute. I would go. I prefer McNichols right now because AP is not going to be familiar with the offense. They're playing the Rams, so they're likely going to be down.
I wouldn't start either. I mean,
If you had to pick one, I'm starting McNichols.
and I still think at best we were talking about it this week. A lot of people were talking about Peterson being RB2. I don't really see. I see him being a flex touchdown dependent kind of guy. Who's a good comparison? I don't know. Like a Latavius Murray when healthy.
For AP?
Yeah. No, for like fantasy wise, I think like Latavius Murray when healthy. You're counting on him falling in.
It's
the
like a
end zone.
Walmart James Conner. You're just banking on the touchdown. Would you bench Khalil Herbert, Zach Moss, or Landry?
I'm gonna bench. I'll go Landry.
What about Herbert with
If it's
Montgomery
PPR,
back? Yeah, let's go Landry.
if it's PPR, I'd start
That's a tough
Landry.
one.
Yeah, that is a tough one.
Khalil, Herbert, or James Conner. I'm going Conner just for the safety.
Yep.
And with no Kyler, they're probably going to be running the ball more, assuming Kyler does not play. Need one. We'll find out. The 1 o'clock inactives here in 7 minutes, but
it's a tough one. But I would plan on Kyler and Hopkins not playing.
Yep.
That's how I would plan.
Need one of each in PPR, Tua or Love. Well, Tua's out, so that answers that. And then Beasley or Rondell Moore. Beasley was questionable too. I'd go Love and Moore just for safety.
Higgins or Kadarius Toney. I think T. Higgins. Obvious one.
Yep.
But if he's talking about Rashard Higgins, which I highly doubt, I
flip
always
a
get
coin.
a little nervous when answering people's Higgins. I always say T.
Yeah. And
I
then like the Smiths and the Wilson, all the common names.
I get some there. Like a couple weeks ago, it was like, should I start Patterson? I was like, yeah, start Cordero. They're like, no, Jarrett Patterson. I'm like, he's the third string running back for the.
To be fair, he did get
football
like 12
team.
carries.
But he is a stud out of the 716. A place where I've only been once in my 21 years.
Oh God.
Oh, that's beautiful.
James not playing?
No. Zach Moss. Somebody dropped him.
Somebody just dropped Seattle's defense. Ooh, they messed up. All right, Elijah Mitchell, Jeff Wilson, Devin Singletary, Carlos Hyde, James Conner. This is going to take me a second. Mark Ingram, Devonta Freeman, or Deontay Foreman need two. I'm going Mitchell.
Okay, you can eliminate Foreman. I would go Mitchell and Conner.
I'd go Mitchell and Singletary.
You like Singletary?
They have a cake matchup.
Nobody's complimented my Pit Vipers. Is that what
That's
they're
not true.
called?
Grant did.
I know. Nobody besides Grant. Is that true?
I complimented them.
Oh, they're Pit Vipers. I didn't even know what they're called. These are my brothers, and I'm only wearing them because it's blinding.
That is blinding. See, they can see the lights. Hold on. So you can see the lights of the phone. Yep.
And then, yeah, right there. It's like we're staring at the sun.
Cortland Sutton. Jalen Waddle. I'm not doing Boyd. I'm not doing Tony.
For flex, I'll go Cortland Sutton because no Jalen.
Yeah.
I mean, no Tua.
Sutton.
No.
Ayuk, Jamal Agnew, Allen Robinson, Taziah Sharp, Rashad Bateman, or Slayton at flex.
Well, those are some bad options.
I would go. Is it bad? The first thing I think about is like, Jamal Agnew might be all right because they're gonna play Buffalo.
I'd say Robinson gets back on track
Go
in
with
prime
Robinson.
time on Monday.
It's hard to sit somebody as good as him, regardless of the situation. Looks like Debo.
How many yards do you think he has this year?
Who?
Allen Robinson.
They played what? 7 games? 8 games?
Yeah.
Have they had their bye?
I don't know.
Regardless,
No, not yet.
Regardless, probably like 250.
Yeah, 230 yards.
Really?
That is so underwhelming. That is a normal day at the office for Kadarius Toney.
He probably won't have that many yards in his career. All right.
What is up with the hate?
Maybe in like the Canadian Football League when he gets cut.
He is my favorite bench player. I thought about starting him over Debo.
Honestly, not a bad option. Because Debo's going to be limited. How should I start?
Starting Tommy Sweeney. That's how things are going in our 12 team. Starting Tommy Sweeney.
I'll trade you Higbee. Big Rig Hig.
I'll trade you Carlos Hyde for Higbee.
No shot. Herbert or Edmonds? Give me Edmonds.
Yep. Would you start both Arizona running backs
He
over
should
both
be.
Bears running backs?
Yes, I would. Just because, like, you don't know how it's going to play out for the Bears.
No, I'd say this week, yeah. Sit both Bears running backs if you can. Probably can't, though. But if you can, sit them. And then me and Ryan were talking last night. Week 11, you can go back to starting David Montgomery, assuming he makes it out of this game healthy.
All right, would you swap Elijah Mitchell with Herbert?
I'd rather have Elijah Mitchell. Both might have running backs cutting into their workload, though.
Start McCaffrey or Zeke?
Oh, wow.
You have to start.
Wait, what?
Is that like a 4-team league? I would 100% start CMC.
I would start Zeke.
You're going to feel like an idiot If McCaffrey goes absolutely
Well,
nuts,
yeah,
like,
that's
I just
yeah.
left him on the bench. The number one player in fantasy.
I'd say he probably gets around 60 or 70% of the work. I heard the craziest stat today. They have played 24 games under Matt Rule. How many games of those do you think McCaffrey has started and finished? Out of those 24?
5.
3.
Really?
3 games in 2 years, start to finish, McCaffrey is finished.
But say it has not been much.
That is awful. He might be like the second best running back in the league, but what do you do in that situation? Because if you pay running backs, then it doesn't work out. But if you let a Christian McCaffrey walk, like, what do you do in that situation?
People are talking about so much trading McCaffrey for Deshaun Watson. I am not in favor of that. Like, there's only so many Christian McCaffreys that are available.
Yeah. Yeah, if you had Watson and McCaffrey,
I would try to draft a quarterback instead of getting rid of a all-pro running back.
I don't think there's many good quarterbacks coming out in this class.
Dawson Knox and Matt Breida are inactive.
Oh, no. Let's go see. Please don't tell me Jordan Poyer or Beasley's inactive. Right, Beasley's active. Okay.
Kellen Mond's inactive. That's pretty big.
Just both of our tackles and our guard. That's okay, though. We can recover.
Sammy Watkins out. Latavius Murray out. Not surprised.
Look at me. I wasn't even ready to report.
Could be on your game.
Auden Tate is out.
I like Auden Tate.
Several Vikings are out with free Odell shirts.
How do you feel about this?
Are the Vikings trying to who was that? No, I don't like that move. I do like that move.
We're both about to drop to 0-9 in our Yahoo League.
That's upsetting to say the least.
And, like, we have no control of it.
I got top. You got bottom.
Well,
we'll alternate.
We're getting a ton of them in right now. Hold on. Questions are flowing.
All right. Need one. Love Bridgewater Brissett. We're going fast here.
Hold on. Channel 56 up there.
Channel what?
Channel 56 up there.
What's 56? Oh, I don't even know what channel that is. I don't think
NBC
they make the. Okay, they don't make the NBC channel.
They do on some days.
All right, I'm gonna go fast here. All right, love Bridgewater Brissett. Oh my gosh,
James Robinson is officially inactive. He's out of there.
Boston Scott, Gaskin, Javonte Williams. All right, you know what? I'll go from the bottom. You get the top.
Hold on. We're still getting inactives in.
All right, Javonte Williams, Aaron
Where's
Robinson,
the remote? Let me get the key.
Allen Robinson.
I'll find it for you. What's your remote?
Oh no, it's the one up. I turned to the wrong channel.
Oh, he died. There we go. West Ham United versus Liverpool. Who you got, Spencer?
No one cares. I'm starting Boston Scott over Javonte Williams and Allen Robinson. Kill me. Jordan Love or Jimmy G?
No Preston Williams.
Love. All right.
I'm going from the bottom, right?
I got the bottom. I have Mike Williams in right now. Would you replace him? He didn't have a good game. No. Leave Mike Will in. Oh, gosh. What
Who the Bears play this week?
The Steelers. Ayuk, Judy, McNichols, Javonte Williams, or Pollard. I'm going Williams. I think Javonte Williams will have like a Cam Akers type of late season.
No, I don't think so.
Like Cam Akers did last year.
And then just
solidify him
miss
himself.
the next season?
If Melvin Gordon leaves, I think Javonte Williams is a top 25 pick in the draft next year.
Grant says there's a YouTube question. I can only imagine what it is. Boston Scott.
Who would win in a fight? Manchester United or the Rams starting D-line?
Wait, who said that?
I don't even think that's a question. The Rams D-line.
Wait, who said that?
Grant.
Including bench and coaching staff.
Do I play Hopkins? Do I play Hopkins? Yeah, you play Hopkins over who though?
Wait, Hopkins.
James.
He's not playing. He's likely not playing.
There you go.
Hey, keep him in though. Are you playing me? Keep him in.
James Conner for Mike Evans. The Mike Evans side wins that deal. If
Oh,
that
that's
is a trade.
Leland.
Greg.
The Big Mac Wolf. Happy birthday, Mac.
That sounds like a trade that Leland would try to do, though. Is try
Leland
trading
offers
James
all
Conner.
sorts of just absolutely wacky trades.
Greg Joseph, Mason Crosby, Gronkowski. Isn't Gronkowski a tight end? Joey Sly and Harrison Butker. I need to start 3 of them. Oh, that was great. I thought that was a real person.
What?
I was like, is this some kind of super flex league?
Yeah.
Where
He's playing in like a 5-kicker league.
All right, I would go Gronkowski, Crosby,
Joey
and
Sly.
Harrison Butker. All right, back to the questions. Eli and Connor. Do you have the top right now?
Yeah.
Brissett. Tyrod. Ooh, Harrison Smith's out. That sucks.
Did you already report that James is out? J. Rob?
The Fanatics had that a few days ago. Really? No, they didn't.
Start 2. CMC, Kadarius Toney, Booker, Renfro. I can't believe I'm answering this question.
Samuel.
West Ham have scored. CMC and Booker.
Why do you think we would care?
We got some big soccer fans in the chat.
I don't think we do. If anyone watches soccer, drop a 1 in the
João,
comments.
quem vai ganhar esse jogo?
Stop.
West Ham or Liverpool?
Mitchell or Zach Moss?
Let's see.
Mitchell.
Jordan Love, Teddy Bridgewater, or Jacoby Brissett. Give me Brissett. It's my kind of hot call this week. I think Jacoby Brissett comes in and plays well. They're playing Houston. I think he has a good week. I saw Grant picked him up for Tua. Very good move.
Oh, did old buddy Jackson ever put in another quarterback?
Yeah, I told him. I did the good friend thing, and I basically set his lineup this week for him.
I can only imagine how you did it.
No, I was actually like good for him. I told him sit that cup dude.
Yeah. Williams. Golly, the questions are flowing in.
Yeah,
Love
appreciate
it.
it though. Yeah, we're almost verified, guys. Just keep on following us. We're only like 10,000 away. Oh, okay. I think we met. I think we're at the same place.
We're
We're caught up.
all right. So now we can start answering questions. Do I trade Diggs, Ayuk, OBJ for Deontay, Cooks, and Smith?
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Do I start Mac Jones or Justin Fields? I would start Mac Jones.
Mac Jones.
Fields has a tough matchup.
And Fields is just not the fantasy star that we thought he
He had a
once
good week
would-
last
could
week,
be.
though. He finally had a good week.
I have Boyd, Judy, and Tony for the Hopkins spot.
West Ham just been in a corner. Most Leyland. Mo Salah is losing.
Go on his account and accept my trade with him.
Wait,
Look
who?
at Leland trying to cheat.
Who?
I don't know. Probably Jackson.
No, probably Carson. Oh, because I was saying I set Jackson's lineup. No, but I told him. He was asking me who to start.
Well, at least he doesn't have to start Tommy Sweeney.
He's gonna. I think he finds end zone. Hot take. Tommy Sweeney scores this week.
Oh, no, I think he does, too. I think he
They have a
goes
cake
for
of a matchup.
50. The only thing is, though, he could probably be done in the first half.
Not
when they're
Tommy
up-
Sweeney.
When they're up 42. Tommy Sweeney. He actually was supposed to be better than Dawson Knox when we drafted him. Because Dawson Knox only caught, 7 balls at Ole Miss.
Question.
I did drafting someone who caught
Hey,
7
those Ole Miss dudes. They hit different.
7 passes. Yeah, he was so at Ole Miss, Who was the quarterback? Probably Chad Kelly? I don't know. But he was thrown to A.J. Brown,
DK.
DK, and then Dawson Knox. And never threw to Dawson Knox because the 2 wide receivers were so good.
Trying to decide for a super flex, Justin Fields, Chuba Hubbard. Don't start Chuba. Allen Robinson or Kenny Go. Oh, come on. I can't believe I'm answering this.
The quarterback.
Fields.
How do you not start a quarterback in a super flex?
It's got to be between like
a down
Fields
week would be
and,
like 12.
Derrick Henry.
Like a down week would be like 14 or 15 points. That's crazy. You ready for game picks?
Let's do some game picks. I'm excited. I missed them last week.
I did too. All right. Like we said, 42-27, 35-34. Let's see if you can get back on track here. You still have not had a losing record, though, in a couple of weeks. So you're on a burner right now. All right. Browns, Bengals, Cincinnati, favored by 2 in Cincinnati with all this stuff going on with OBJ.
Sorry, let me pull it up.
Cincinnati lost to the Jets last week. I'm going Cincinnati.
So this is Browns, Bengals. Bengals at home, favored by 2.
Who's more desperate for a win? I think the Browns are, so I'm switching my pick. I'm going Cleveland.
And I feel like Baker is going to try and prove a point that, like, he's better without OBJ. But give me the Bengals.
Give me the Bengals.
Bengals giving up 2 points at home, yeah.
All right. Broncos, Cowboys. Cowboys favored by 10. That's a huge number because that's such a big number. I got to go Denver.
Dallas at home.
Favored by 10.
Give me Dallas. I will give up 10 points and take Dallas.
Texans, Dolphins. Dolphins favored by 4. Give me the Miami Destroyer, Tyrod Taylor, in this one. Houston gets their second win of the season.
I'm going to say give me the Texans as well. Tyrod brings new life to my fantasy team.
Before Josh Allen was destroying the Dolphins every year,
That was Tyrod.
Tyrod Taylor. Tyrod Taylor walked so Josh Allen could run.
Tyrod Taylor took that golf tee into his lung.
Saints favored by 6.5 against Atlanta. Well, this is
Saints
a
at
tricky
home.
one. The Saints are so good, but they don't have a quarterback.
They have Trevor Siemian starting.
And I say we see a little bit of Taysom Hill. I think the Saints win by a touchdown. It's a bad.
I will
Atlanta
take
squad.
the Falcons in 6.5. I think Calvin Ridley is out, so that gives them a little bit of clarity. They will give the ball to Kyle Pitts a little more. So,
Raiders, Giants. Raiders are favored by 3 points. This feels like a Giants game that they win usually.
in New York, the Raiders got a lot of stuff going on.
That is an understatement.
Yeah, a lot of stuff.
Yeah, that is an understatement.
Give me the Raiders, though. I think the Raiders will win by more than 3.
All right. Patriots, Panthers, a little Stephon Gilmore revenge game. Christian McCaffrey will play.
But who's he going to lock down? Oh, like Jacoby Myers or Kendrick Bourne?
No, he's just going to intercept 2 balls. I'd say the Patriots win by more than 3.5.
In Carolina, that's tough. CMC back. Give me the Panthers. Giving up 3.5.
I'm going to take the
getting
Panthers
3.5.
too.
Give me the Panthers.
I switched my pick because Christian McCaffrey is playing, and they're so good with Christian
I
McCaffrey.
shouldn't have said anything.
Bills, Jags, minus 14.5 for the Bills.
Biggest line of the week by far.
I think I'll take the Bills, but
No
Unless-
James Robinson. Give me the Bills.
I was confident about the Bills versus Houston minus 17.5. I'm not as confident about this one.
but
But they
James
very well
Robinson.
could beat them by like 40.
Yeah, there's no James Robinson.
Do you think the Jags score a touchdown?
Yes. In garbage time.
Okay. So if their touchdown total was 1.5, you go under?
Yes.
I think garbage time could really mess a lot of things up, though. Baltimore favored by 6
Wait, for
against the
clarity,
Vikings.
did you go Buffalo too?
Yeah, I went Buffalo.
I did too.
Baltimore minus 6.
7. Mine's a 7.
Oh, it just shifted. Okay. All right. Baltimore minus 7.
Baltimore's at home against the Vikings.
That must have just shifted because Harrison Smith. The Harrison Smith news of him missing. But that
Give me the Vikings.
Harrison
With
Smith.
7 points, give me the Vikings.
I'll go Baltimore. Harrison Smith only makes 1 point difference. That's disrespectful. Chargers, Eagles, it's a straight pick 'em.
To pick 'em.
I'll go Chargers all
In
day.
Philly.
I'm not the biggest Jalen Hurts fan.
I'm going to go...
You're making it sound like you're about to
Eagles.
take Philly.
I'm going to go
Woo!
I'm going to go the Eagles because they showed they could run the ball, and the Chargers cannot stop the run.
Packers, Chiefs, Kansas City favored by 7.
Ooh, no A-Rod, obviously.
I'll take Green Bay.
I will take Kansas City.
I think Jordan Love goes in to Kansas City and wins.
Really? Okay. I mean, he's got great defense.
And then cause a little bit of controversy for the quarterback.
Do we see Aaron Rodgers
What
again?
happens? What happens if he throws for 4 touchdowns, 400 yards, looks magnificent, and they soundly beat the Chiefs? What do you do then?
You start Aaron Rodgers next week.
Yeah,
Or whenever he's back.
What would it take
no
for
question.
Aaron Rodgers to get benched?
Him getting hit by a bus.
I feel like it'd take another week of COVID, and then Jordan Love to throw for like 6 touchdowns both weeks.
No, there's zero shot. Rodgers is too good.
But that could, this game could like shift how this offseason goes with Rodgers.
Potentially, yeah.
Like with how good Jordan Love looks. If Jordan Love looks bad, I could see him like begging Rodgers to come back.
Yeah.
All right, Cardinals, Chiefs. I went with
Cardinals,
Green Bay.
Niners.
You went with Kansas City.
Yes.
Cardinals, Chiefs.
You okay? You having a stroke?
49ers are favored by 3.5. Likely no Kyler Murray and no Hopkins. I'll take the 49ers minus 3.5 at home.
I will take the 49ers as well. I think they cover the 3.5. We get the run game going with Jeff back.
Might see a little Colt McCoy magic.
No.
Rams favored by 7.5 in Los Angeles. Over
No
the
Derrick
Titans.
Henry, obviously. That's the big news. Rams got Von Miller. Give me the Rams. I think the Rams cover the 7.5.
I don't think Von Miller's playing. Does that change?
No.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
All right. And then Monday night, Bears, Steelers. Steelers favored by 6.5.
I think this is a really close game, so I'm going to take the Bears, but I think the Bears lose, but they don't lose by a touchdown. I just think it's going to be a defensive struggle.
So you think you're taking Chicago?
Chicago with 6.5
Okay.
points, yeah.
I took Pittsburgh.
Okay.
So those are the picks. Any last minute questions? I'll go to the YouTube. You go to the Twitter. Hashtag trade Rodgers.
Because he's a Broncos fan.
Oh, we did get some questions. Higgins or Debo? I think you go Debo, but I am a little bit worried about his limited snaps.
It's hard to sit somebody who's been playing that good. Because you'll feel like an idiot if he plays the whole game and just goes absolutely nuts.
Grant asked, does Henry Ruggs have any value in a keeper league? I don't think he had any value in a keeper league going into this week. And
Maybe if you're playing like
especially
maybe in like a NASCAR keeper league? Oh, sorry,
okay.
that's
All right. That's
Okay.
the thing. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. All right. Let's get some Twitter questions real quick.
Jamar Chase or CeeDee Lamb? I'm going Chase. He's been too good.
Yeah, Jamar Chase. I think we have him as a top 5 play this week.
Waddle or Bateman? I'm going Waddle.
Waddle.
I feel horrible for making that joke, but swiftly moving on.
He did not move it. He did not mean it. Those
Yeah, I meant to say Formula One. My
Spencer's
God.
peers thoughts
Sanders
do
or
not
Bees?
reflect on Spencer's thoughts.
Sanders or Bees? I'm going Sanders just because Beasley might be hurt.
I would go Beasley, but
Sanders is a
Sanders
safer
not bad.
play. Even though he decided to not catch anything last week. Another cringy decision, LOL, PPR. Who do I
I think
start?
this week is a Gabriel Davis week, though.
Okay, because
I just think he'll see the field and catch a touchdown.
okay.
All right.
You've been calling it since week 1. Hadn't happened.
Hey, it happened week 1, and the Gabriel Davis jersey right there staring at
The
me.
orange jersey.
I wonder if anybody else has a Gabriel Davis jersey.
When you went
Well,
to the
they
Bills
got
bar,
to.
did anybody have one?
No, it's mostly just Josh Allen, Bruce Smith, and
Bunch of fake fans.
Stephon Diggs.
All right, do you go Allen Robinson, A.J. Dillon, or Pat Frymuth? You got to go Allen Robinson.
Agreed.
Elijah Mitchell, Javonte Williams, or Khalil Herbert? You got to go
Mitchell.
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 Tyrod, Jacoby, or Jones?
Tyrod. I've been telling a lot of people Tyrod over Daniel Jones. So
I think
I hope they're right.
Jacoby Brissett is another good option though, but I would go Tyrod.
Is that it with the Twitter questions?
Nope.
Alrighty.
Well, actually, yeah. Sorry.
All right. Well, thank you guys. Have a good week 9. Spencer and the Pit Vipers will be back this week. We might make some kind of wide receiver and running back target and snap share video.
We've been
Tuesday.
saying that for 3 weeks.
But I'm really feeling it.
We've
this
just
week.
been,
I really feel the
preparing
motive.
for it, trying to mentally prepare ourselves for a big video like that.
Exactly.
It takes time to prepare for it.
Exactly. All right, guys. Well, we will see you either Tuesday or Wednesday.
Or next Sunday. But we'll see you then.
We will see you in the next 24 times 7. We will see you in the next 7 days. All right.